Good. Live. You're live. Hello everyone. I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Mass Effect Legendary Edition on the GTX 1650, 3050, and the 1050 Ti once again, because I already tried this on the 1050 Ti when it released. How are you guys doing? Welcome. So Mass Effect Legendary Edition, why am I testing it again on the 1050 Ti? Well, I forgot that the game existed. I was playing it on the Steam Deck, so before doing the Steam Deck video, I rather try it again on the GPUs that I missed. So welcome guys, how's it going? Welcome to the people that is here, and the ones that are not here and out for the future, hi as well. So we're revisiting every Mass Effect game. I applied a couple mods for quality of life improvements, basically mostly an FOV improvement. So we're going to do Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3, the three of them. Yeah, let's get started. So on Mass Effect 1 I'm going to do basically highest settings on 1080p. Remember that this is basically a remaster of the originals, same engine, but a major graphical improvement, especially in the first one. You're early, core co-op gaming. No, you're here. You're right on schedule. So as you can see here at the very beginning, I have an extended FOV of 100 degrees, which is great. I love the extended FOV. It's funny because I already finished this game and I lost my save, so a lot of achievements are popping out. That's pretty funny. But it's pretty easy to see that you get 100 FPS at 1080p, so apologies. So yeah, on 1080p it's going to be completely fine. There is screen space reflections and cube maps as well. So I think 1080p is kind of a waste of time, honestly. In this case, you can get over 100 FPS easily. So let's go directly to 1440p. 1440p is more interesting in this game. So we go back. ¿Por qué mucho repollo? ¿Qué repollo? ¿De qué estás hablando? Ah, ahora entendí. Porque estoy tomando mate. I'm drinking mate, that's why I'm doing it. CS2 is happening right now. Really? Is that real? Let me check. CS2. Release a near Suscept test source 2. And a playable beta could be announced. Yeah, but I don't see anything new. Add source 2 to its pre-release branch. Well, we're close. It will be out in a day or two. Awesome. I'll be here to check it out. Super excited. Hopefully better graphics, but probably not. Awesome. Happy to see. Thanks guys for the heads up. So as I was saying, I'm drinking mate, that's why I'm coughing a lot. The tiny pieces of tea are going directly into my throat and, well, it's very uncomfortable, but I'll still drink it. So yeah. In a few minutes? Why? What do you say in a few minutes? What's your evidence? Anyway, so 1440p now. And now at 1440p, I would say this is the best settings that you can get. 4K is doable, but it's going to drop below 60, so yeah, let's keep going. 1080p is fine. You can probably notice when we tested it. I only have water with me. Good for you, man. I forgot my water, so I'm in a bit of trouble. He's on Gabe and Slap. That's his evidence. Okay. Is Gabe your uncle?
Oh god.
You get it because he's on his lap? Yeah, bad joke, I know. Oh, also, cutscenes are locked at 60. That's why it hard locks at 60 in those moments. Okay, one of my teammates is about to die. It's not a spoiler because it just began. I forgot how to take cover in this game. I think there is no cover, actually. I have Forgot the controls for the PC. I've been playing it so much on the Steam Deck. 8K! Maybe on the 3050. Yeah, Jenkins is done for. I don't mind. I didn't even remember he existed.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of
Oh
chance.
no. This character I just met is dead.
Receives a proper service once the mission is
What are your
complete.
thoughts on the
But I need you to
6700
stay
XE? Is it future-proof? I don't know
Aye,
how
aye,
much
sir.
memory that it has, but if you're not planning on using ray tracing, should be okay. Depends on the price, of course. But AMD tends to be pretty good value in that series. Oh yeah, there was cover. My bad. I forgot how to take cover. Absolute genius. Anyway, so as you can see, runs fine at 1440p as well. Let's do 4K. Although 4K is going to be a little too much for our GPU. 12 gigabytes? Okay, 12 gigabytes should be fine. Just stay away from ray tracing.
And our buildings here, Shepard.
Okay, so at 4K we're below 60.
I'm gonna check it out.
And unfortunately there's not a lot of options that we can calibrate. So let's disable everything and see what happens.
Catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay, if you put it on the lowest settings at 4K, you can get 50, it's probably going to drop further, but it looks significantly worse, especially without the ambient occlusion, so I don't think it's worth doing, honestly. You just got it for $320 and you don't do RT. Awesome, man. Enjoy. Yeah, it still drops below 40, so don't bother lowering the settings at 4K. So if you want to do 4K, consider consider calling it 30 FPS. 30 FPS mode. Looks incredible, like this. Super sharp. Who would have thought? Alright. Save my progress so I can pick it back up later. A couple times. Just to be sure. Hey, no, Tata, how's it going? This game has ray tracing? No, it doesn't. It's Unreal Engine 3 still. I wish they jumped into Unreal Engine 4, but whatever. It would have been a lot more work, and it really looks great with the updates. And there's also community mods for the textures as well. I'm doing fine, Junaid Hossain. Sorry if I messed that up. What about you, man? Our cutscenes locked to 30. They're locked to 60, but I think since I'm closer to 30 in this case, it hard locked them to 30. Cutscenes are at 60 frames. Maybe PC is forced on for the cutscenes. Forgot how to... I forgot how to open the wheel for weapons. There we go. Shift. Perfect.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. We tried to get off a distress.
Nice.
The dig site is close. Aye, aye, sir.
Move out.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth.
Better save here instead, so I avoid the cutscene next time. Jump into UE4 will make it a remake. Yeah.
The beacon's
Yeah,
at the far
probably.
end of this trench.
Although if they keep it exact same and just increase the graphic fidelity like The Last of Us Part 1, it will be like a soft remake, but it's actually a, a very complicated remaster. Boom, headshot. So as you can see, Mass Effect 1 is fine. You can do 1080p 100 FPS, 1440p 60 or 4K 30. let's go to the other great one, Mass Effect 2, which I think is superior in every way to the other two. Although Mass Effect 3 is the one that I played the most. I don't know why. I like the gameplay on that one. Please react to The Last of Us requirements. I already did yesterday. And I was expecting worse, honestly. But if it runs on the Steam Deck, the requirements are kind of weird. Because it said minimum 1050 Ti, which is great. Love seeing the 1050 Ti in there. For 720p 30 at low settings. But the Steam Deck is slower than the 1050 Ti on the GPU side. I don't know why the game enabled HDR. What the hell? No, I don't want it HDR. Oh, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart also leaked for PC. It would be interesting to test that without an SSD or with a slow SSD. Okay, so now we're going for Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is the first one that I played back then on my GTX 450. Good times. Then I'm going to change the resolution once more. I don't know why it doesn't apply my settings sometimes. Try that again. I go back. There we go. Considering Naughty Dog's technical wizardry, the fact that it works on the Steam Deck is crazy. Yeah, I agree. Although it's weird that we don't have the PS3/PS4 version. That would have been nice for lower-end computers. Okay, so 1080p highest settings. This is Mass Effect 2 now. Let's put the name of the game so people don't get confused. Nixes is doing the port. Really? I thought that The Last of Us was being ported by an internal studio, not Nixes. Worth to change a 1660 Ti plus $100 for a 6600 XT. Yeah, it's much faster. Should be a little bit faster than a 3060 as far as I remember. Oh, for Ratchet. Okay, okay. Thanks for the heads up, Mr. Doggo. Okay, I cannot skip the cutscene, so apologies in advance. Yeah, maybe an SSD mandatory game, or maybe not, who knows. Maybe they apply a loading screen in between. That would be super interesting. So as you can see again, cutscenes hard locked to 60.
Right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander
This is
Shepard
such a classic.
uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out
Nexus
there.
and Ratchet and Clank. That's super interesting,
And
guys.
it's up to us to stop them.
The Council
Happy to
will
see
never
more
trust
Nexus
Cerberus.
stuff.
They'll never accept our help.
After Spider-Man,
even after
I
everything
trust them.
humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon.
I wish I could skip this, but I
But
cannot.
he's just
I
one
apologize,
man.
guys.
If we lose Shepard, humanity might well
The good thing
follow.
at least is that on Mass Effect 3 I have a
Then
very
see
advanced
to it
save.
that
I don't know
they
why
don't.
my saves for Mass Effect 1 and 2 got deleted somehow. Oh well. Too bad. Where are you from? This the channel says you're in Uruguay, but you don't sound like it. You sound like Chile. I'm not from Chile. I'm from Uruguay. Trust me that I'm not from Chile. I mean the thermos and the mate could tell you that I'm from Uruguay. Nothing like Chile. Chile sounds very different. Being honest, Chilean people, I do not understand their Spanish. They speak so weird. Nothing against you guys from Chile,
Disengaging
but
FTX drives.
but I barely understand what they say. We speak the same language.
Board is green.
So I don't know how you... I don't know. I don't know why your stream randomly buffers. Your Wi-Fi is good. Well, according to OBS, I didn't drop any frames, and according to YouTube, the stream health is 100% with not a single drop.
My money's on slavers.
Applying loading
Terminus
screens to
system
Rift
is
Apart will
crawling with
destroy the experience. Yeah,
Picking up
who knows?
something on the long-range scanner.
I mean, yeah, it would destroy the experience, but I don't know. Who knows?
Like a cruiser.
Maybe they say, yeah, you need an
Matching known
SSD, or
signatures.
maybe just stutters like hell. Maybe like an Assassin's Creed Odyssey
Cruiser's
when you had a slow
changing course.
CPU,
Now
that
I'm
it freezes the
intercept
game and there's a mini loading
Stealth
thing
systems are engaged.
at the bottom. Maybe
There's
they
no way
do
a
that.
Geth ship could possibly.
It's not the Geth.
Ah, bueno, me alegro, Snake. Hablan más rápido, sí, pero a veces cambian las palabras, no les entiendo. If he was Chilean, he would eat a completo on stream. What is that?
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down.
Ahí va, habla más rápido y tiene modismos muy raros. Sí, tal cual. Okay, good start. The Normandy being destroyed. F's in the chat for the Normandy. And half the crew.
Shepard!
Shepard.
is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the
This
escape
part.
shuttle.
Yeah, I'm noticing that there's force B-sync on the cutscenes, which makes sense, but sometimes it makes them drop from 60 to 30.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Ah, entiendo, Snake. Qué demás.
Shepard,
Liara, go. Now.
aye aye.
Go! No time to argue!
Everybody in.
Hablan así en serio.
Go, go, go!
Okay. F. Oh no. Escape shuttles. Nice t-shirt, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I wish I could skip everything just to get to the testing part. Okay. We're in-game now. It's nice to be here. The amount of effects is pretty good way to start. 100 FPS, just like Mass Effect 1, and with effects on screen. So I'm right away going for 1440p. I'm not even going to waste time on 1080p. 1080p is fine, guys, this game, with this card. I forgot to disable the music, just to be safe. Sí, yo creo que sí, Snake. Ya veremos. Okay, so we're at 1440p now, the highest settings. Again, 1080p, more than enough. Discard. Yeah. And as you can see, I added a mod for a better, it's called Better Camera LE2, which means better camera for Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. It's a wider FOV. So usually the FOV is like 70 degrees or 60 degrees, very narrow, and I changed it to 100 degrees. So you can actually see what's going on around you. Is Reddit down? I don't know. Why don't you benchmark the 1650 to Super anymore? Because we're basically, nobody cared at the beginning. Over the 1650
The Normandy's lost.
is,
Going down with
I
the
mean,
ship won't change
in
that.
comparison to a 1650, less people cared.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
That was the issue.
They're coming around for another attack.
No, Camille, la verdad que ni idea. Disabling the music in this game, crime. Well, yeah, but getting a copyright claim, it's also a crime. So I'd rather get those crimes. It's like disabling music on Doom. I know, I get it.
Watch the arm.
Maybe if you have a hard drive, but 64 gigabytes or 120 gigabytes of RAM, you can upload the entire game to the RAM. Well, as new games come out that rely more on the PS5 SSD, I'm pretty sure some of that stuff is going to be uploaded to the RAM. before direct storage becomes the norm. Yes, this is a video, by the way. What model do you have 1050 Ti? It's all in the description. This is a video, not actual gameplay now. This is the normal 6050, the most used GPU according to Steam. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the 6050 is super well. I like it better. Unfortunately, that sometimes doesn't matter. Such a badass scene here. Why no more AMD cards? Because deleting the driver, reinstalling the driver takes forever. So I don't have that much time nowadays to do all those changes. Good thing I could do it before, but I no longer can do it. I can no longer do it, better said. So if you have two brands, it's more difficult because you have to delete the drivers on one to play it with the other. It doesn't play nice with two brands. That's basically it. So don't cry. Please. You'll destroy your components if you cry. But the 580 is a great card, so you have nothing to worry about. Está toda la descripción, Manuel.
Commander
Saludos.
Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Okay, more videos that I cannot skip. I watched this a million times already. What a great game. Such an improvement over the original. The original is now much more playable due to the remastering effort, but still Mass Effect 2 is still so much better. But on the gameplay side, I prefer Mass Effect 3. Great game. Still waiting for the Liberas Mars. Keep waiting, I'm probably not going to do it, sorry. Off topic, but have you ever played Xenoclash? Sounds familiar, but I think I never played it. Okay, we're going for standard Shepard. Quick start mail, yeah sure, whatever. Armor piercing ammo, that's the one that I like. Let's go. We'll bang, okay? I love that.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Okay. Alright.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and
Yeah, I grabbed my gun.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
And as you can see, I have very good FOV now.
Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow.
You can see the difference in FOV when I aim my weapon. I now have 100 degrees FOV. I can see the entire Shepard now. This is a mod, by the way, to do the extra FOV.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your
Rude?
pistol.
Why? I didn't tell you to go after yourself. I said keep waiting, I'm not going to do it. You prefer me to lie? Yeah man, I'm going to do it as soon as possible. I'd rather be honest. That's not being rude. Being rude is lying to your face.
Shepard, security
Trust me, that will make life easier. Okay, so this is not a demanding place. We're just shooting robots inside a spaceship. Although I do not remember when you get into a jungle environment in Mass Effect 2. But what I would expect is similar numbers to Mass Effect 1 in the jungle, so 30 frames for 4K, 30-ish, 60-ish in the worst case scenario for 1440p. That's basically it. Oh yeah, explosives.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Door is locked. Oh, no way, really? So good.
Take the elevator down one floor.
1650 on 2K. Yeah, the thing is, this game, it's the same engine as the original.
You're doing great, Shepard.
But still, that's good.
Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Gracias por estar, Manuel. I always wanted to try Mass Effect. Which one should I try first? I mean, my advice is get the Legendary Edition, what I'm testing right now. That includes 1, 2, and 3. I'd start with the first one, because once you play 2 and 3, the first one is very difficult to get into. They are that much better, 2 and 3. And now that it's improved significantly due to the Legendary Edition, I think you should start with Mass Effect 1, then 2, then 3, and you can import your save. So the decisions, some of the decisions that you made in 1 and 2, in 1 translates to 2, and that translates to 3.
It's your station.
So I recommend you do that. Also, it's on EA Play for Steam, so that's how I didn't buy this game. I paid for EA Play on Steam, that is super cheap, and you have access to the Legendary Edition right away.
That's it.
So yeah, for story purposes, best to go with
Ready
first
to get
game.
the hell
Yeah.
off this station?
Prologues, todo bien?
What's the quickest way?
Depends
to
where the mechs are thick.
Okay, so as you can see, indoors on 1440p is basically between 60 and 100 FPS. Let's do 4K now. This is going to be below 60 most of the time outside of this area. We'll keep that in mind. This will be more like a 30-ish FPS configuration. That was kind of rude. Why? Why are people so sensitive?
They've seen us.
Okay, got the message. I'll start lying instead.
The whole station is crawling.
So everybody's happy.
I'm doing the best I can. Wilson, find us another. Oh God, they found me. Help! Wilson, where are you? Server room B. Hurry! Bastards got me in the leg.
We need to get off this
Should
station.
be some
So you can
medic gel
see
in the first aid station on
Enforced
the wall.
pacing on cutscenes,
Hopefully
that's
there's
why
enough
hard
to get
log
him
at
up and
30.
moving.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
There you go.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security?
Mientemos como Todd Howard. Yeah, I gotta do that Todd Howard.
We're all strangers.
Tell everyone what they want to hear and then not deliver.
Canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Next, don't know when to quit.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
As you can see, when effects show up, it drops into the 60s. That's more of a realistic scenario.
I wiped out my share of servers.
Once we're off
Already the
station, it's not
cutscenes
much
being
fun.
hard lock at 30 tells you that it's going to be dropping below 60.
Rerouting power.
Alright. So Mass Effect 2, also super easy to run. The thing is, when you get to a demanding part, there is a mod called A Lot of Videos that makes all cutscenes 4K 60. The community is insane. I still cannot believe there's also a full retexture mod. That is huge mod. They did one for the Legendary Edition and another one for the non-Legendary Edition.
I've got him.
Good to know. I might download that for my 11th playthrough of the entire trilogy. But man, it's so hard to go back to Mass Effect 1 after playing 2 and 3.
Well, since
Yeah, no spoilers. Okay,
You enlist.
skip everything. Save. Next
The
time we
illicit
get
man
to
is
this
waiting for you
game
in the other room.
faster. Well, as you can see, a little bit more complexity in the ship, and we're already below 60, so take that as you will. I think it's necessary to do 1440p instead. 4K looks nice, don't get me wrong, but you're going to drop below 60 more often. Anyway, let's get to Mass Effect 3. See, this is why I don't like people saying you can't buy a 4K monitor with a low mid-end GPU. Yeah, I mean, It really depends on what games you're playing. I have a 4K monitor and I never play 4K 60. It's pretty rare. Still 1440p looks good on a 4K display. The thing is, try not to get like a 32-inch 4K monitor. 4K won't look as good. Sorry, 1440p won't look as good. But if you play games like this, disable the music. Sorry guys, I know the music is the GOAT. And this is the one that I had the most hours in. So we're already on 1080p. So Mass Effect 3 1080p. This is the one that got the least amount of updates, but includes all the DLC, so that's good. Steam Spring Sale is in 2 days. Prepare your wallets. Awesome. Just 11x? What do you mean? just 11 playthroughs? Yeah, I know. Those are rookie numbers. I get it. Core i5 12600 or Ryzen 5 7600. The one that is cheaper. With the DDR5 memory, it's going to be pretty obviously Intel. Oh, well, one of the demanding parts, the ship. I don't know why. While looking here, I do not get maximum frame rates. But hey. So the Citadel is usually the main performance hit. And I use mods to get the faster Normandy. I probably have a better save. Yeah, this save won't help me. Okay, I'm going to play the Citadel DLC.
Dock, Normandy.
I
Do you
think.
need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
I play Elden Ring. Yeah, I did. This is more Citadel. Let me see my journal. Shore leave. Okay, let's do shore leave. But the main performance issues that I had in this game were all related to the Citadel. Just moving around the Citadel is like a huge wave. A huge wave in the performance side. Okay, let me try again, going directly to... It's going to take forever if I do that. Sorry guys, I forgot which... Yeah, I finished the game so many times in here. Oh, this mission is so badass. The invasion of Omega. Oh man. Ah, there's so much good stuff in here. Yeah, I'm going to do Cerberus abductions, I think. Yeah, I'm excited for the DLC, but I still have to finish Elden Ring.
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
There we go.
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
Let's save the civilians. So as you can see, this one runs even better. So you shouldn't be surprised with these numbers. I think this one runs even better because it's the one that had the least amount of upgrades over the original. So yeah. Something with a lot of fighting. Yeah, I'm trying. I think Omega would have been better actually. Let me do Omega. Yeah, Omega has way more fighting. If you guys remember any other place with lots of fighting, please let me know. I don't even remember where to go. I'm so lost in here.
I suppose.
There we go. But still, as you can see, it's completely fine.
Looks like a gang tape.
The only issue is the Citadel. The Citadel
They
drops
used to
frames,
two-face
but you're
my
not
problem
fighting the
too.
Citadel 99% of the time. So you should be fine. Vale la pena unas 5600 XT. Sí, debería estar bien.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
Here we come.
Max, take them out!
Oh yeah. As you can see here, in this part even, I mean, we're still getting like 200 FPS. The armor piece.
Stand still, you piece of shit!
So 1080p is fine. I mean, it's the least updated game in the franchise so far for this Legendary Edition. So it's pretty funny. This runs better than Mass Effect 1. How did you choose Santiago for your channel name, and what does it mean? It's my actual name. The thing is, I said, okay, what name should I put? And I was like, I can just put my name twice. Nobody will care. And that's how it came to be, basically. So now 1440p, everything maxed out. Let's go. Right, even at 1440p here we can do... I hate these robots. Why do I not pay attention? Let's try again. Who is Ranbir Kapoor? Or Kapoor? Some people are always saying that. I don't know what it means. Is it a meme that I do not understand? Here 1440p, super easy. So this one can do 1440p even at 100 FPS. Again, drops into the 60s probably in the Citadel. But 99% of the time you're just walking around the Citadel, so you should be good to go. Horizon, when you go get Yavik. Oh yeah. Good point. I forgot. That's at the very beginning, right? I don't even remember. Eden Prime. Was it Eden Prime again? Yeah, probably Eden Prime. Try. I thought that the second Santiago was your last name. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, this is exactly where I want it to be. Yeah, this is more demanding, definitely. Save. But as you can see, it's completely fine at 1440p.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Lots of bogeys inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
Headshot. See if I can get the guy the shield. Yep, there we go. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. So yeah, 1440p is completely fine. Let's do 4K. I think 4K on this one will be playable. And by playable I mean 60 frame. 30 is still playable, but don't mind. Don't mind me. I hope this gets a discount. You want it so bad? Well, you can pay for EA Play, the basic one, on Steam, and you get access to the entire trilogy. At least in my country, it's super cheap to get EA Play on Steam. It's not the same as EA Play Pro, but at least you get this game. But if you want to play it over and over, better keep it forever, I guess. Yeah, 4K is fine. This here. Rochelle, I think this game doesn't have a green version. But still, I mean, if you like the game, in this case, I'd say buy it because you're telling EA, hey, EA, please, more Mass Effect and good remakes or remasters. I mean, there's evidence of that with Dead Space 1 remake.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
If they get the money, they say, okay, people want this. Let's do it.
Low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay
Here
down
is a
a
little bit
singularity
more
to block
demanding.
enemy
Gotcha.
access.
Wait for the post transfer. Oh, Jesus.
Heavy mech, don't let
I
it
forgot
get
about
close.
you. Oh god, that drop. Oh, more enemies. I gotta fall back. Yeah, when effects show up, it actually cripples performance significantly. Good. So you can do 4K with some drops when you get an effect close to the camera, such as shields being broken. That's important. Let's see, shoot me. Break my shields. Yeah, there we go. When the shields break, it drops frame. So you can do 4K, but not 60 all the time. Most of the time it should be 60, but there you go. Here's an example. Yo, Yerba. Lair of the Shadow Broker in Mass Effect 2 has a lot of fighting. Yeah, I remember that. Good DLC. That one is too far away. Oh god. That was weird. Now I should use... Oh, I'm so dead. Anyway, let's do the next GPU. On this one, I would say you can do 4K. It will be 60 most of the time, but when effects are close to the camera, you're going to have a big drop, like you saw right now, in this specific instance. So again, my advice for this one would be still 1440p. But you can do 4K if you don't mind those drops. Yeah, they're amazing games, John. If you can get them, please do. Great, great titles. And the stories... I mean, the story is the main thing, and your teammates. You build the story as you're playing the franchise. Which sounds pretty... that people say that of a lot of games, but on this one you actually care for your teammates. Okay, so that was Mass Effect 3. Let's do now the next card, which is the 1050 Ti. I already did it before, but let's do it again, just for the sake of the live stream. Hey, Naipigidi, how's it going? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. And again, I installed some mods, like the FOB and all that. So yeah, let's do the next one. Next GPU coming in. Alright, Resident Evil series is your favorite? It's a great franchise as well. I've replayed that on the Steam Deck. It was amazing. Like Resident Evil 2? You played the second one in 98. I played the second one like in 2013 on my PlayStation 3. It was fun. I never thought I was going to be able to replay a PlayStation 1 game back then. Okay, we're back. Now with the 1050 Ti. And it's going to be basically a 1080p masterpiece, like I like to call it. Very quickly. Yeah, for some reason my icons are outside the screen on my monitor. Give me 1 moment. Yeah, that was a fast swap. Yeah. I am speed. Okay, there we go. Fix it. Yeah, some iffiness with my capture card. Sorry about that, guys. Let's keep going. Again, I have it on Steam, but due to the EA Play... Well, EA Play. When I'm able, I'm going to buy it, definitely. Because I spend a lot of time playing these games. And now I have a contact at EA, so I don't need to have EA Play anymore, luckily. People say Resident Evil 3 Resident Evil is bad. Is it true for someone who hasn't played it? You mean the remake or the original? Well, yeah, I mean, it runs well because these are old games updated for the current gen platforms. And they never changed the engine. So yeah, it makes sense that it runs like that. But still, oh, the remake. Well, the thing with the remake is they cut a lot of content that was present in the original, like the clock tower. Nemesis was nowhere near what Mr. X was in Resident Evil 2 Remake, so it felt more like an action game. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game is fun, I love it, but I think most of the criticism comes from the people that were expecting a lot of content from the original that was not there. And I understand that because even on RE2 Remake, not sure if you played it, with Mr. X chasing you around and being super creepy, that was such a nice touch. It reminded everyone of Nemesis on Resident Evil 3 on PlayStation 1, that he chases you around endlessly. So Mr. X got that on RE2 Remake, but on RE3, they just decided that Nemesis was like showing up every once in a while to say hi. So that's why people were disappointed, I think. It felt too short. And apart from being too short, well, you get the cut content and the disappointing Nemesis. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 Remake was amazing. That's why I'm happy about RE4 Remake. It's from the same team that made RE2 Remake. That tells me there's a good quality to be expected. That way. No worries, Christian. Happy to help. Lakeside Camp train station. Oh, I forgot to put the unlimited stamina option so I can run endlessly. So annoying. That one's done. Up your heads up, please. Accuracy is nowhere to be found. Aztec Legendary is a remake with the same engine but somehow better graphics than most UE4 games. Well, I disagree. But the art style is super carries it forward, without a doubt. Usually, bad-looking UE4 games is from inexperienced developers or developers that didn't have enough money to pay artists.
Hard to
All of this, whatever.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
Take all.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
But if you take a look at this game, it really feels old. They did a good job updating the graphics, but
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your
it's not the same thing. Long husks.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Hey, namaste, Rushil Tyagi. How's it going? As you can see here on the Netflix CDI, we're fine. It's probably going to drop to the 70s. So if you want to do 1440p, you can, but it's going to drop below 60.
Area secured.
So yeah. Anyway, let's do 1440p super quick to show you guys what I'm talking about. Still pretty impressive. Guess I can play it on a 3060 at 4K. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. It will be super easy. 4K on that card. It will look amazing. I've been playing it at 4K on my 2070 Super, which is similar to yours actually, and it was over 80 FPS all the time. And Mass Effect 3 was basically over 60 into the hundreds.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry.
Next day you should try
Before they come back.
demanding Roblox game. Maybe, we'll see. I saw some first-person shooters that look super interesting. They looked like Call of Duty 4. That was super interesting. Maybe later, we'll see. There is new games coming this week and the next. Well, I got a Diablo 4 closed beta key. So on Friday I might be playing Diablo 4. Believe it or not, yeah, Diablo 4 exists. Don't you guys use phones?
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren.
Sorry,
What are
can't
you
skip.
doing here?
The council thought you could use some help.
At 1440p in this card, you can do it, but it's going to drop below 60.
I wasn't expecting to
Again,
find
my
the
advice
Geth.
is 1080p on
The
this one.
situation's bad.
Don't worry.
As you can see, the cutscene's hard lock at 30. Well, that's because Force busy on cutscenes. Some parts will get 60s, but it's going to drop as soon as there's demanding stuff going on.
Shit, look at the size of it.
That's what she said, Ashley. Yeah, depending on where you are, it's going to be dropping into the 40s in the worst case scenario. So 1080p will allow you to do 60s all the time, basically. Yeah, that was what she said. I wish I could say the same.
Take out those hostiles.
Anyway, so that's Mass Effect 1. Let's go for Mass Effect 2. Don't you guys have phones? You played Diablo 3 for 2,000 hours? Jesus, that's a lot of time. Only with my Vivarium, but I'm done with the game for now. Not really excited for Diablo 4. I mean, it's hard to be excited for Blizzard stuff lately. They've been doing a lot of trash. Trash, I mean trash decisions. I'm not surprised. In the case of Blizzard, keep your expectations low, always. Try the Legendary Edition? What do you mean? This is the Legendary Edition. It's in the title. I'm confused. I think Citadel is the most demanding place. Yeah, it is, but you barely fight in the Citadel. Like 99% of the time you're not fighting the Citadel. So yeah, it's more of a nuisance
Elusive
because
man
you're
is
walking
waiting for you in
around
the
and it
other
drops
room.
frames. Happens on Mass Effect 3 as well. An engine limitation.
On
We're skipping
Good to see
everything.
you've
Perfect. I'm a genius. Does the legendary edition have better graphics? Yes. I mean, you said it yourself.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I believe in what Cerberus... We've got an assignment. We can talk about it, or we can
Let's
do
go
it.
to the colony. Okay, now we're going to have some interesting stuff to do.
We should be there shortly.
Just keep your eyes open.
Ah, Shepard looks so badass. With the red lines in the face. Okay. Actual combat, awesome. Open location, awesome.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Yeah, Warcraft 3 Refunded Edition and Diablo 2... Was it Diablo 2 Remaster or Remake?
Strange. No bodies,
That run like
no
a
structural
sub
damage,
30
no
FPS.
signs of battle.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Here you can see the table that the other colonists.
Activity.
Okay, so same as before. You can do it completely fine on 1080p. You got the room to spare to maintain 60s even when effects show up.
Have a nice trip.
So I would play on 1080p as well. I think the only one that could
Hostile.
be fine on
recognized us as
1440p would be Mass
Someone
Effect 3.
reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not
Still.
alone here.
Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, I played that, and it was a nightmare. I mean, I could see it wasn't. I mean, I like the button to instantly change the graphics to the other ones, but man, performance was rough. It had no business running like that.
Cerberus
Warriors.
When
Tally, I missed you. Again. Okay, let's do 1440p. 1080p is over 60 basically the whole time. It would be cool if you use your main GPU. Nah, people don't care about that. I tried it before and most people don't care. I had a 1080 Ti and I did a video and it was okay-ish, but nobody wanted to see it. I mean, this channel is not for that. You played Diablo 2 Resurrected only for the story and then dropped the game. That's a very good mental fortitude. I wish I was like you. Oh man,
Thanks for the
1440p
warning.
looks so much
We'll take care
better.
of 'em.
But it drops below 60 at times.
Use overload on them.
I'm not using overload.
Use overload on them.
Shut up, Jacob.
Try to overload their shield.
I won't. Yeah, I mean, my channel had less subscribers, but trust me, most people that the audience that I target
We should have
doesn't care about those GPUs.
Come on. We can still
That's
catch them.
basically the thing. Also, the bad thing about it is that my main GPU is a 2070 Super, so it's like a 3060 with less VRAM, more memory bandwidth. So there's nothing special about it. It's a pretty boring card to benchmark. So dead. Okay, I died. Oh man, this game was from the times that you get like red all over the screen when you're about to die. Yep, runs well for a 1050 Ti. Although considering the age of the game, despite the remastered assets, makes sense.
There we go.
Hello there. Okay, I'm going to use overload. You guys can play this. It's a 11-year-old game, but it's nice to have decent performance at least.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open
Also, now that I'm noticing this shadow,
Take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
I forgot that I played it on Xbox One S, and it was like it didn't have these shadows on the Xbox. Sorry, One S now, Series S. Actual combat. Okay, it's mostly into the 60s, but it drops when effects are close to the camera, just like Mass Effect. So you can do 1440p if you want, but remember that you're going to drop below 60 and the cutscenes are going to be hard lock at 30. So yeah, let's do Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 2, advised 1080p. And if you want to do 1440p, expect some drops below 60, especially when there's combat. That is very often. Does it support ray tracing? Nope, there's no ray tracing here. Sí, por supuesto, Alejandro. Sí, es un juego bastante viejo que le hicieron una mejora gráfica, así que cero problema. Alright, Mass Effect 3. We'll start with 1080p. This one, again, should run better than Mass Effect 2, because it's the one that got the least amount of graphical updates. What about DLSS? There is none. I wish there was, but I don't think this game needs any DLSS, honestly. I mean, it runs... Whoa. I wasn't paying attention. So as I was saying, this game doesn't need DLSS. It runs completely fine. Oh god, I'm so dead. On this one, 1080p is fine, as you can see, and it runs better than Mass Effect 1 and 2. And again, the issue is when you get effects close to the camera, such as this, or when your shields are destroyed. On 1080p will be fine across the board, basically. Is Mass Effect Andromeda the one with the weird facial animations? Yes, it is. I remember I covered that game on day one. It was hilarious. They fixed some of the animations at the beginning though, which is a good thing to see, but too little too late. Incendiary rounds. There, that's the effect that kills performance. Anyway, so 1080p, completely fine. I think this one we can get away with 1440p 60 most of the time. 1080p looks good on a 1080p monitor, but not on a 1440p monitor. Yeah, you can say the same about 4K, 1440p on a 4K screen. I mean, it's still usable. It all depends on the distance that you are from the monitor. In general, you're close to the monitor, so it's more noticeable. But if it's a small screen, you can get away with it. 1440p now, which in this game should be more than acceptable. Yeah, even when a big effect shows up. So for Mass Effect 3, I would recommend 1440p. Let me reload the save. I'm doing 8K on the 3050 probably.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Just for the memes. And again, the biggest problem is the Citadel, but in the parts that it drops frames on the Citadel is basically walking around. So let's walk around the Citadel, because I think I saw enough in here. How well does a 1050 Ti run Cyberpunk? I have a video on that. So I'm here on the Citadel in the Presidium Commons, and here it's 100 FPS, but if I look into the distance here, I drop into the 50s. It's just an engine limitation. So this is the bed that it runs the worst, because it doesn't use the GPU a lot. Lots of NPCs, more detail on screen, but again, you walk around in these locations or speak to people, so I don't think it's a big issue, but worth talking about in my opinion. Sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it has some screen space reflections they added, but it's mostly cube maps. Screen space reflections is in very specific surfaces. Although most of those screen space reflections were added to Mass Effect 1, because that one had very little cube maps. This one has cube maps all over the place. It makes sense. So yeah, as long as you don't mind these drops, you should be fine. Just remember, in this case I recommend 1440p or 60 frames. But it runs better than Mass Effect 1 that had more graphical updates, so it's no surprise. Nintendo 64 4K, hell yeah! We need more Nintendo 64 content. Anyway, let's do the 3050 now. And we're doing 8K there for the memes. Try GT 710 for fun, I'm good. I'm not into that boat. We know those cards are trash, so it's not fun anymore. You have other YouTube channels for that. Okay, this will be... I'm guessing on the 3050 is going to be all across the board 4K. So let's see. Alright, 3050. Alright. Here we go. Wonder what's the first game that used screen space reflections? Good question. I don't know. Let's look it up. First. Prey 2. Okay, Prey 2 apparently. But Prey 2 never released, so that game was so ambitious. Jesus Christ. Screen space reflections on PlayStation 3. Too bad it never released. That looked super cool. Back. 3050 now. And I'm going to blaze through 1080p and 1440p. In this case, the 3050 will be like a 4K card. Was it Crysis? No, I think Crysis was the first one to use ambient occlusion, as far as I remember. Because I don't remember seeing screen space reflections on Crysis. I saw it on the remastered version. So Crysis was the first one to use SSAO. Yeah, the 3050 is the triple fan version, was cheaper than the dual fan version, so I said, okay, I'll get the triple fan. It's cheaper than the dual fan. That's why. Not an issue. It fits. If you know what I mean. It doesn't matter. It fits. Okay, launching. Let's go back to Mass Effect 1. Wasn't Crisis 2 the first to use SSR? Good question. I think on the DX11 mode there was some sort of reflection, but I don't remember if it was SSR. Yeah, the original Crisis also had a DX10 option. Yeah, it was very advanced for its time. Some say it was Crisis 3. I don't know. That's beyond me. Okay, I think I'll just blaze through 1080p. Doesn't make sense. No. I mean, it's a triple fan card, but it's kind of 3 small fans. There's always a ridiculous cooler on smaller cards. Okay, as you can see, 1080p is over 200 FPS. So don't waste your time on 1080p with this card. I'm not even going to continue that way. Same with 1440p in this case, it's completely fine. Yeah, 1440p is still 140 FPS. So if you want that, there you go. It's okay.
Looks like they hit the camp.
Yeah, it gets CSGO FPS, exactly.
Place for an ambush.
Exactly. And then it locks to 60 because cutscenes. Of course, being from cutscenes.
You're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh yeah, it's fine. Dead. Reduce 2 atoms. And as you can see here, we're CPU limited actually. We're not using the whole GPU. 77% of the GPU and we're getting 90 frames. So more of a reason to do 4K. Let's go full 4K. "4K highest settings." Let's continue. Oh yeah. Although it still drops some frames below 60. That's interesting. I have a 5600X paired with a 3060 Ti. Am I bottlenecking my CPU? No, it's fine. You're good to go.
Saren.
I don't think this game supports 8K. Yeah, it does. I can get it to work.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing
Daniel.
here?
Todo bien.
The council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
En serio, wow.
Don't worry.
Qué viaje.
I've got it under control.
Shodanargi, ¿cómo andás? ¿Todo bien? Back into the 70s, good. Let's see for how long.
What is it? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it. Contact.
These 2 atoms. Yeah, there are some drops into the 50s here. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Interesting. Zooming into the foliage, it drops into the 50s. Oh, and the effect. Yeah, I think it's the effects actually. Well, you can do either 4K 50 to 60 or 1440p over 60 all the time. Interesting. When he talks, the FPS drops.
Commander.
Kinda.
It's Nihilus.
Something's moving.
My name.
You're check your targets. Could be friendlies.
Enemy sighted.
Oh.
Take out those hostiles.
And this feels so bad after playing Mass Effect 3. The controls in Mass Effect 3 are so much better. Although this is miles better than the original Mass Effect 1, without the Legendary Edition treatment. Sniper rifle. Oh, not online. There was an online mode back on Mass Effect 3. That was killed off. Okay, so Mass Effect 1, you can do 4K maximum. Although you're going to get some drops into the 50s in certain situations. It should be okay most of the time. Come on, pop your head out. This gun is terrible. Not a single shot in. Never mind. Dead. Okay. So let's do Mass Effect 2 now. And on Mass Effect 2 I will go directly to 4K. Difiere mucho una 3050 de una 2060. Sí, una 2060 está como 10 FPS arriba en general. Y tiene menos memoria de video, que es una desventaja en juegos nuevos. Pero fuera de eso, un poco más. Un poco más a la 2060 de FPS. Así que si conseguís la 2060 de 12, golazo. Pero sí, es más rápida la 2060. Yeah, guys, literally the 3050 is the worst RTX card. The worst performing one. Even at 2060 beats the 3050. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll do 8K later. Please be patient. Okay, maximum Mass Effect 2. Here we are again.
Overlord will take out that shield.
Yeah, it's fine. The gameplay is so much better on Mass Effect 2. Use 2 atoms. Anybody else?
This looks interesting.
No, Vito. Swarms
Yeah,
coming.
we'll skip
Storm
everything.
coming. Storm of swarms. Next one.
I'm not going Renegade.
Have to hide. Have to hide. No escape. Can't hide forever. Swarms will find you. Monsters find you. No hope. No escape.
Vitor, I'm here to protect you. I
Vitor,
won't let the monsters get you. I promise.
what's the oldest GPU you still own? The 750 Ti. Ah, genial, Franco. Sí, igual vas a tener más rendimiento. Solo asegúrate de, si es un juego nuevo, bajar las texturas un poco.
Who didn't find us?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
I see everything.
What the hell is that?
Yeah,
think
we'll
that's
skip,
probably all.
skip,
Praza was an idiot.
skippity skip.
We're ready for pickup.
Just because I'm doing a benchmark. Otherwise, he'll take forever to get through this. Do you live in Spain? No, I live in Uruguay.
The Quarians, you and I have
The data from his on.
Yeah.
Intel.
we skip
I will-
this.
I'll continue. Aren't?
It's good to be.
Man, I forgot the structure of Mass Effect 2.
We know the collectors
here
use
we
some
go.
type of advanced technology.
I observe and offer analysis and advice.
Yeah. Please let me continue. Let's see if it
Welcome
still drops
aboard,
frames here. Okay, it runs better here. Interesting. Drops less frames than on Mass Effect 3, oddly enough. Let's recruit Archangel, also known as Garrus. Yeah, I skipped over the Normandy reveal because I'm just doing a benchmark. I already played that. And the idea is to have 0 to no spoilers if possible. So yeah, it's nice, but this is not what the stream is about. This is about performance and that's it. So yeah, in the real game, I'll never skip that.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted.
You know who I am?
Aria wants
I'll keep that in
I'm
mind.
receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Mark Recruiter. Oh man, I remember this mission.
Come on, let me in.
It's so weird to enter here with no music. Sir.
Go away.
To go to talk to Arya first.
I was told you run Omega.
But you need more.
Yeah. We've been here before, Arya.
Don't fuck.
I like it.
If you forget.
Then I toss your...
Maybe I'll be here.
Ah, genial. Sí, la 3060 va a ir lo más bien. Voy a jugar todo en 4K, todo esto que estoy jugando ahora. Really, I cannot be recruited. Rawr. Pretty fun.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead?
I'm putting a team together.
Interest. You're good. That's assuming you can get to him.
What kind
The
of
look. They've got him cornered. They've started hiring anybody with.
Sounds like
Okay,
They're
there we
using a
go.
private room for recruiting. See if you've got all the time in the world.
That's pretty good. That's how you do it. Now it's time to be recruited.
I hear you're recruiting.
Ah, bien.
Why don't you step inside?
Sí, Franco. Desgraciadamente usa demasiada memoria de video. Bájale las texturas. Esa es la solución.
You three look like you could
You
do
could say that.
And
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be
I'm old
freelance.
enough.
so does
I
Archangel.
can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
What are you doing, kid?
Money back.
Okay, low. Nah. Doesn't change much, and the lack of ambient occlusion makes it look terrible. So why waste? Just want to get to the big fight very quickly, and we jump into Mass Effect 3. 8K. Yeah, true. I also have to do 8K, but I want to get into combat rather quickly. Uf. Sí, es una buena idea. Capaz que una 3060 para tener más memoria de video que es necesario.
They tell you what we're... But he's... Head up to... Well, we might
Let's
have a
worry
way.
about finding him.
Go.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel's last crash.
Oh yeah, I can sabotage the friend or foe ID. Oh yeah, I now remember. There we go. Easy.
That should slow them down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Sí, da igual franco. War Thunder, I already did it, but not on the cards I'm testing right now. Maybe later, we'll see. I'm not super interested in that game, honestly. I try to play games that I'm somewhat interested in, if I can. I mean, if it was a new game, if War Thunder was a new game, maybe. But since I'm not interested in that one, I'll probably not do it yet.
Watch out.
No. It's been a while since I played that one.
Kathka? Were you waiting for us?
Ian, got any questions? This may be your last chance. Ha! Tarek doesn't.
Oh yeah, this is the only part that I use
Just
Renegade,
plenty of
Mass
text.
Effect 2.
You freelancers get the privilege of.
Target is in.
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a but that means no more waiting for me.
Yeah, this is the only part I
Gotta
do
get her back to
Renegade, Mass
100%
Effect 2.
before Tarek decides he needs her again.
So satisfying.
You're working too hard.
You never get old.
Doesn't look like Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Garrus!
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Trouble coming.
He's with Archangel.
Cannot save here.
Let's go.
Anyway. Surprisingly, Hogwarts Legacy runs alright with your 1050 Ti, but you cannot wait to notice the difference on a better card. Yeah, that's the best part. Really a new card. That you revisit games and it's like a whole new experience.
Bit killing, no, but it's not a perfect.
Yeah, that's the absolute best part. I remember when I got the 750 Ti.
That looks like a lot more than Scout.
Indeed.
So many.
We better get ready.
So many
Stay
games that
up
reach
here.
right.
You can do a lot
Most of them
damage
were
from this
when I
vantage point.
recorded the videos.
You-
Actually, my first impressions.
You can do what you
That's
do
when I
best.
started doing YouTube videos.
Just like old times, Shepard.
Ghost of Tsushima PC port.
Let's give these bastards everything they've got.
I don't know. I want to know as well. Okay. Let me get out of here very quickly. Mass Effect 3 now, and we're doing 8K on Mass Effect 3. After doing 4K, of course. Garrus, my man! Hell yeah. You got to play Mass Effect Andromeda? Yeah, I played it on day one, actually. It's pretty funny. I'm so much younger. I'll find that video. I'll find that video in a moment. Go directly to 4K. No questions asked. Okay, max, Mass Effect 3. If you do any other resolution, it will be like 100 FPS. The issue is the Citadel, as always. Presidium Commons can make you drop like this, but you're usually just walking around, as I said before. So the GPU is like at 60% in here. Let's go back to Eden Prime. Take cover. It's lucky there. I will never not cry with this game. Same. So, what did you all choose when romancing people in Mass Effect? I'm personally Team Tally, but that's just my choice. I did a full Tally playthrough. I'm now doing an Ashley playthrough on the Steam Deck. Good stuff. I still think Tally is the one. That is great. I go Garrus and Kaiden. I forgot that Kaiden existed. I never saved him. I should do that in the next playthrough. Let's revive. That was the guy that was bothering me. You. That box doesn't break. Disappointed. So as you can see, Mass Effect 3 at 4K on the 3050, super easy. No problem whatsoever. Even with effects on screen. The games you play the most? I don't know why people don't like him and they like racist Ashley instead. Classic. Classic simping, I'd say. What games do I play the most? Well, right now I'm playing a lot of Aliens Fireteam Elite. Mass Effect 3, finishing my Ashley playthrough. What else am I playing? Well, I've been playing a lot of RE4 remake demo. A lot of it. It's a little bit embarrassing. And I think that's it. I don't remember exactly what else. Okay, time to do 8K. 8K. Although before that, let me lower some settings. No, let's not. Here we go. So first of all, what I need to do is enable DSR on the video control panel. So it allows me to do 4 times the resolution. Oh man, video control panel needs an update, a UI update. This is Windows XP levels. Come on, Nvidia. The video control panel looks so bad. I feel like I'm on 2005 again. Now I select 8K. 8K. Which will make all the icons very tiny, but that's okay. Size doesn't matter. Ha 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 ha. We gotta put the scale at 100%, unfortunately, because Mass Effect, I don't know why it uses your desktop resolution as a top one. I thought it was a new Mass Effect game. I mean, they're developing a new Mass Effect game, and considering what they shown in the trailer, it looks like a sequel to Mass Effect 3. Looks like. We'll see. It's nostalgic, yeah, but it's nostalgic, but it's old. Nothing against nostalgia, but give me something that works better. It's way too old. AMD in that regard has the advantage. $3060 Ti or 6750 XT for gaming? I'm not sure which one is better. I'm out of date on GPU stuff. Let me see.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Here, I'll help you out. Here's a comparison. Yeah, I want Shepard back. I want Shepard back, yeah. I'm a simple man. Shepard is love. Shepard is life. 8K! Let me change. Oh yeah, the FPS scanner. It's too small. That's fine. We don't judge. Okay, at least in the menu is 60 frames. That's saying something, I guess. Let's see the memory usage. Oh god. Not even 30. Christ. Let me lower everything. I forgot to lower some settings. $8K low. Yeah, what a game. And let's heal myself. Okay, with everything on the lowest, you can kinda do 30. I'm pretty sure, yeah, when effectual WAPI drops below 30. Still. Finally a game that I can actually play at 8K. Kinda. Oh god. Yeah, when an effect goes straight into the camera, good luck. Holy hell. Well, it doesn't use all the VRAM, so that's good. But hey, it works. Oh. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, this nostalgic look back at Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It came out 2 years ago, this Legendary Edition. One of the best remasters that we had. So EA did something nice. I'm going to be doing a Steam Deck video as well. That one is going to be targeting 60. Shouldn't be hard to do at all. So yeah, that's coming tomorrow probably. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Bye guys, and hopefully we get CSGO 2 or Counter-Strike 2 in the coming days. I'll be on the lookout for that. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Love you all. See ya. Thank you.